Nothing, and I mean nothing, sums up the BBC quite like plonking some random foreign bloke that came here illegally in the audience of Question Time, hoping that it would trip Zia Yusuf up and he'd somehow back down. These people are so ideologically captured that they genuinely think the British public, who are all calling for deportations, when presented with an actual real person, would suddenly go, oh my God, I didn't realise we'd be deporting real people. No, of course he can stay. No, he can stay. Bring more, bring more.
Everybody knows my country is not safe for us. We have a war, about 15 years we are living in the war. Because of that, we come here and I just want to leave. And because of that, I come here.
So Zia, when you hear a story like that, for example, do you think that someone like Ashraf, despite the fact he's fleeing a war, and there are many wars around the country, in fact, can't take everybody, they shouldn't be able to come?
Who does Fiona Bruce think she is when you hear stories like that? What, stories of some random bloke whose country is at war? Instead of, staying and fighting the war, he, abandons his wife and kids, leaves them there, hops on a boat and lives a life of luxury at the taxpayer's expense in the UK. They should have got a woman or a child to play this part, but bet they couldn't actually find one, could they?
The reform policy is to deport all illegal immigrants in the UK within 5 years. So that would be, these are real people, that would be someone like you. And that's what you're saying, right?
Okay. If you are in this country illegally, let me be crystal clear. If Nigel Farage is our next Prime Minister, and that's obviously what we're working to deliver, if you're in this country illegally, you will be deported back to the country from which you came.
I genuinely don't think that these people can actually wrap their head around the fact that people like you and people like me are totally happy for people like this to be deported. And we're not just happy, we actively want it. Like, they are that stupid that they thought that, when presented with this weak-voiced person talking about the war in his country, this is what we want. People have voted for this to happen for, decades, and it hasn't. You're not suddenly going to get people to be like, oh, no, we've changed our mind. But in all seriousness, it's giving that film where the children have a puppy, follow them home. Their dad comes home from work, and they're like, Daddy, can we keep him? Please, please. I will be the stern dad. No.
If you're entering a war zone, it's generally men first. If you're fleeing a war zone, it's generally women and children first. And the vast majority of the people coming to this country via the English Channel illegally are men.
Yeah, either he lied and his life wasn't in danger and he is in fact an illegal economic migrant, or he just abandoned his wife and kids, left them to fight for his life and came over here. Either way, I don't want it.